Hey, what's up, guys? This is Response doing another live audio commentary for you, breaking down Build Orders Episode 5. This is for Protoss vs. Terran Phoenix play. We're going to be talking about harassing with Phoenix, and we're going to be talking about using Phoenix for scouting. Alright, so I got this replay loaded up here. Me against Nadagast. As you guys know, I'm sure you guys probably know, Nadagast is quite a good StarCraft 2 player as well. Coming in top 12 at a recent MLG event in the StarCraft 2 section. So he is a very competent Terran player, and I am the Protoss player. We're playing on Lost Temple here. These are just some practice games me and Nadagast are doing. He was working to play against Terran, or PVT, I guess. TVP, and so we were just playing some games. Notice I'm just getting my first pylon out at 9. Very standard opening so far. Nothing crazy. Just gonna be getting my early gateway out about 11 or about 13 or 14, so I can get the zealots and stalkers out. My main goal here is I'm going to be getting Phoenix to scout the Terran, to counter any Banshee play that he might be going, and to also be able to snipe mules. It's very easy with about 3 Phoenixes to just run to their mineral line, lift off the mule, and just snipe it. And that really hurts the Terran economy really badly, to be honest, because they're not getting nearly as many minerals, because generally they will not have as many harvesters as you. So it really affects their production. Notice I ran through the Zelnaga tower, and I saw that his SCV was walking this way, so I knew that he was here because I already scouted that the right position. So the Zelnaga towers really help in scouting. I always use them. Just doing a little harassment with the probe here, just trying to be as annoying as possible. You always want to just try to don't lose any hull damage. Just lose shields on your probe, and then run it around after you've attacked the SCV, and then rinse and repeat. A lot of the times you can get sometimes an SCV kill if you do this and if you perfect it properly. Alright, notice I'm getting my cybernetic core here. This is going to be so I can get to my Phoenix, and I'm going to be adding my second assimilator pretty quickly as well. I need my second assimilator, obviously, because I am going Phoenix, and there is my second assimilator. And Phoenix do require quite a bit of Vespene gas, and so getting the second one early really helps. Notice this third pylon positioning is kind of in the corner. He's probably not going to be scanning this. I'm going to be building my Stargate right in this corner here. Just because, I mean, he isn't likely to scout there, and it's really going to be easy for me to hide it there, as long as he doesn't scout it. Notice me constantly building probes here, and I didn't get a zealot out this game. I generally will get a zealot, but I did notice that on his barracks he hadn't added a tech lab. Since he hadn't added a tech lab, I don't really need to add use the extra minerals to get a zealot out, because I don't have to worry about any marauder push. Had he added a tech lab after his first marine, I definitely would have gotten that zealot, because it's really hard to stop the marauder push without that zealot. So I'm just chrono boosting my gateway now, and I have a stalker out just sniping his scouting SCV. And after I kill his scouting SCV, I just instantly throw down my Stargate. Want to get those Phoenix out as fast as possible to kind of surprise them for how fast they come out. Sending out 2 probes here to take the 2 Zelnaga towers. Always you want as much scouting information as possible. The Phoenixes help quite a bit with that, and also as well as taking the Zelnaga towers early. It just gives you map control. But he is being smart here, pushing out with a couple Marauders and a couple Marines to deflect my probe. I move my probe away here, and I'm going to be moving this one away as soon as I see him move out here. But you do see that I do get perfect information. I know that he's pushing out with Marines and Marauders right now. I know exactly what he's coming with, and I'm already prepared here. So I just move this probe away, and then I send this probe back to this Zelnaga tower. Very easy, but very effective scouting techniques here. But he did have a Marine there. That is a very smart Very wise by him to have that Marine covering that Zelnaga tower.
I am here in the shadows.
Now he is trying to move in with 3 Marines and 2 Marauders here, but I do have 4 Stalkers, so it's going to be quite enough to deal with that, and he's forced to run away, and I don't lose a Stalker, which is really nice. If I would have lost that Stalker, that would have been pretty aggravating, to say the least, because that would have been kind of a misstep. Alright, my Phoenixes are on the way now. Got my first Phoenix out, my second Phoenix is almost done here. I'm going to move out when I do get 2 Phoenixes to go ahead and snipe those. So, I don't know if I move out at 2 or 3. We'll see here. Sometimes I'll move out at 2, sometimes I'll move out at 3. This time I am moving out at 2. You can move out either time though, it's pretty much fine. So yeah, I'm just scouting what he's got. I don't see any mules or anything, but I do see a starport being built, so I'm going to just snipe that SCV that's building that, just to delay that starport a little bit, and pick off the SCV that was already in the yellow health, or orange health I should say. Didn't see any mules, so had to run away from that. But I'll soon check again once I get my third Phoenix rally, because now I have another Graviton lift. Actually I have 2 lifts. So, is it Graviton? Graviton beam, I should say. Yep, adding a robotics here now. I'm going to pause it for a second. The robotics, because I know that he's going heavy Marine units, heavy barracks units, I should say. I need to get those Colossus out as soon as possible. I have Phoenix in the air, so Vikings aren't as much of a threat to my Colossus. And I also have, a lot of Stalkers that can deal with the Vikings as well. So yep, just go in there, snipe that Viking, and run back. Very, very aggravating to deal with. So yeah, now I got 4 Phoenixes. This is going to be pretty much all the Phoenixes you want. Gonna help in the battle by lifting off his Marauders. Also, like I said, take damage from Vikings instead of your Colossus. And it also helps you kill Medivacs or Ravens if they have either of those. So yeah, I am using my Phoenixes as a map control type unit. Now I have regained control of these Zelnaga towers because he can't really control them. Looks like I just move in with the Viking, or move in with the Phoenix, snipe another mule, and run out. I mean, very, very effective technique, very, very simple to do, and it just really, really hurts the Terran economy. Losing those mules is so huge. And my robotics bay is just now finished, starting my first Colossus and chrono boosting it. Next I'm going to be getting this extended thermal lance upgrade that really, really helps. And I do see, like I have these 2 Zelnaga towers, I do see them moving out. You see how much these Zelnaga towers help. Now I can use my Phoenix to try to harass his army a little bit. I'm a little careless here. Yeah, I lose 2 Phoenixes there pretty carelessly, and I don't even kill the medevac, but I'm able to get in there again and finally kill that medevac. That was pretty aggravating. But you notice the amount of zealots I've been warping in here off of 3 gateways. I've got I have 19 or 20 units including my Colossus, so quite a few zealots. Notice I'm force field the ramp, not a great force field, but my army is just so much bigger than his because of all the harassment I've done with the Phoenixes, plus the Colossus doing a lot of damage to his, my zealots just kind of clean house with his army. It wasn't even really that close. Running up that ramp like that was pretty much suicide. He didn't even have the combat shield upgrade, which really, really hurt him. Second Colossus on the way now. That's going to be using offensive. Alright, I have killed his push effectively. I'm going to be expanding while putting on some pressure here. Basically I'm attacking to make sure he doesn't expand, but if I see that I can push in farther, I'm going to definitely do it. Probably going to be throwing down that Nexus right now. Yep, Nexus while I'm attacking. Very, very solid thing to do. Always want to be expanding while you're attacking and putting pressure on the other player. It really, really helps. And I have this proxy pylon here warping in more units, plus my Colossus. I mean, this is just going to be really hard for him to hold off because of how many units I was able to kill so easily in that first attack. But you see how well the Phoenix are doing. They're just sniping off these medevacs, so he has less and less medevacs. I mean, basically the way I got so far ahead was I killed those 2 mules, and I mean, that makes his economy so much worse. He's not able to get nearly as many units as he would be if he had those mules. I mean, it really affects the Terran more than you even realize when you do that. Moving in with more and more units here. Nice supply lift off. That was really smart of him. But now I'm going to be killing this starport. The reason I'm killing the starport first is because that makes my Colossus so much stronger. This Marine being pretty annoying here. Taking some damage to my warp gear, but it's pretty much game over. I was trying to target the command center, failed.